Hello everybody. It is I can't remember, it's a Wednesday evening, yes, it's Wednesday evening. And that's me off work now, so I'm having a wee drink. I haven't had a wee drink for ages. Hopefully having a few more because on Friday flying to Lanzarote. Anyway, I digress with events. So, what happened was today I put up a video, as you're probably aware, a wee while ago, I think it was only the other week, about when I went to meet my brother in Glasgow and I met a couple of Jehovah's Witnesses out karting. And I put up a picture of them next to a picture of one of the governing body members, the one that's younger than me, that one, with a beard. And of course that's why I led with them saying, who do you recognise this person is? And I put up on YouTube and I had the picture of the governing body member, the sort of jolly roly-poly one, the one for, I can't remember which one, who cares, and the picture of the two guys. I've never really identified them because I don't really know their names. Let's just call them Batman and Robin. And then all of a sudden I was at work today just checking a couple of checking my messages, and all of a sudden I got an email at 10:14. I got it in the evening, but I only read it this morning. It says, "Hi, hello to me from YouTube. We've received a privacy complaint regarding the following video. Upon our analysis of the claim, we've removed the content in question. The video was witnessing to Jehovah's Witness carters, Glasgow, beards and governing body members." So this means that somebody have had to report my video to YouTube, complaining about that their privacy had been, that I'd somehow infringed on their own privacy. And I thought it was a little bit ironic. So I thought, obviously it's not going to be the governing body member. I don't think he's particularly bothered that I put up a picture of him. I'd be surprised if the governing body member has moaned the fact that I've shown a picture of him with his roly-poly, chubby cheeks and his beard. I would be surprised that Jehovah's Witnesses have put in a complaint about it. However, it has happened before. One of my videos did go down a wee while ago because I showed a sort of video of Stephen Lett. So I only thought that the only other people that could have done this must have been the two people in question that I showed the took a picture on my phone, these two dudes. And I thought, oh my God, if it's them, how can they actually have this removed, saying that their privacy had been infringed upon when they're standing out on the street? It's not as though I just crept up to the window and took a picture inside their lounge of them. Or whatever reason, or when they were getting changed into a swing in the swing bus, hoiked the curtain back and went, surprise! So it was a bit odd that these two guys are in the street. They are on the street in the public game, wanting the public to approach them, because of course they don't approach the public themselves. I thought it was a little bit odd, and so while I was trying to then think, this is just utter bollocks, and I was doing a sort of report back to YouTube to say, oh, by the way, I think this is a complete lot of shit, because you're allowed to appeal when videos get removed off YouTube. And I appealed the decision to basically say it's my own video, and the people that I put up a video still are in the public domain. If it had been the governing body member, how can he complain? Because he's in the public. If it's the two Jehovah's Witnesses from Glasgow, Batman and Robin, complained, how can they complain? Because they're out on the street, in the public highway as it is, ready for anybody to film the conversation or take pictures of them. So to me it was complete utter bollocks. Now lo and behold, while I'm actually doing the response back to YouTube, because I've been dissed by a Jehovah's Witness, either one high up and one not so high up, all of a sudden I have on my phone the thing called the Ring app. And if you don't know what the Ring app is, but over in this country, I'm sure you have it in many other countries as well, you can see lots of cases of the Ring app being used. Like if you look at reels on Facebook, about a quarter of them are Ring app videos of like people delivering parcels to the door, taking a picture of that they've delivered the parcel and then put the parcel on the arm and subsequently walk off. And they're the proof that actually the delivery man has actually robbed somebody of their delivery by claiming that they hadn't. Oh, there's proof I left it on the doorstep. Yeah, but we've got proof in real time. You nicked the bloody thing. So anyway, I'm busy trying to do this bit. It was a quiet day. It was a quiet day. And I was trying to do this response to YouTube. And the phone goes off. Down, down, down. Down, down, down. I thought, who's this? Because usually my Ring app will sense when anybody comes to my door, regardless if they press the bell. So somebody to press the bell is highly unusual. So straight away I thought, who's this? And it was a quiet period of my work. And so next thing is I went onto the bit, and I could see a woman in front of my door. And I could see this in her hand. I could see this in her hand. What I didn't realise, there was actually two women in front of my door. The little video on my phone only shows the one woman, but the video that you will see shows the second woman on the side who was either, nodding her head or just, in response to the things I was saying. But the other woman, the main woman I was talking to, had this in her hand, and I thought, oh my God, this looks like a couple of Jehovah's Witnesses. Now, as you're probably aware, I've been banging on for a hell of a long time now about the fact that Jehovah's Witnesses don't come to, I've not been to my door. It's all about standing on the streets, not talking. And the fact they came to my door, I was shocked, because I have been sent these a few times in the past by people inviting me to the memorial in a wee letter. So actually to see somebody chapping my doors, I was stunned. And here's this person in front of me. Here's this person, a Jehovah's Witness, and I wish I'd been in, because if they had been in, I would have invited both of them to come in and say, it was cold this morning, and say, do you want a wee coffee and a tea, and sort of feigned some sort of interest before asking them questions about their belief, and see how far it could go before I could not hold my tongue anymore and just say, hello, I know a lot more about your religion than you do yourself, because I was in it for so long. So I mainly spoke to the one girl. You have to bear in mind, from my side, I was having to speak to her, and I wasn't looking at the face because I was having to keep an eye on doing my job while speaking to her. So I wasn't so I was listening to her, speaking to my phone, and so times I probably would have done if it was somebody face to face, I probably would have done it a little bit better, to be honest with you. And I had to eventually rush the conversation to an end, because all of a sudden I was having to go back to work mode. So I only had a short period of time to do what I had to do. However, it is positive proof for me that Jehovah's Witnesses are going back to doing the witnessing work, as I've been told by somebody else. It says, oh, funny enough, you just brought your video about the carting, but they've just been to our doors. So it's quite funny that actually happened. That all of a sudden, a few weeks later, they come to my door, and I do remark about that in the video. And she does say that probably where I live is a bit of a naughty place to find, because not a lot of people know where I live. So during the whole of this video, you'll actually see my back garden, and you can actually see when the couple come in, they're looking at the summer house, which you see me doing some videos from, and they're looking again, ooh, that looks a nice summer house. And it is. It's a shame I don't get into it at the moment, because I'm mostly working as I was today. I wish I'd been there today. It would have been a perfect place to enjoy the sun and have a drink, but hopefully I'll be doing that in Lanzarote next week. So that ends, and I'll put this up of how that conversation went too. And as the person has rung the Ring app, they should expect that they should know that all Ring app, not all of them, but most of them are recorded. So I think there should be a disclaimer here that this is a recording of somebody who should have been aware that they were getting recorded, just in case a privacy complaint goes into YouTube for this video by this individual, or somebody else who might have it in for me. Anyway, a quick result on my complaint. So I sent an email to YouTube after I'd finished the conversation with the Jehovah's Witness at my door to just say this is a complete lot of bollocks. It's my video. It's a still I took with my phone. Blah 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 blah. And so I got a 1024. Thank you for contacting YouTube Legal Operations. We will review your request as soon as possible. And they've done a reference on that, and I just thought, I bet you this is going to take weeks to do this, because I went onto my YouTube channel and lo and behold that video had gone. It's just completely removed. It didn't have a lot of views, like 800 views, but it had gone. It was a tad annoying. And I then got a response at 20 to 3 this afternoon. It said, upon further review, we've decided to reinstate the content. So another victory for the little man. And I'm only 5'6", so yes, it is actually a victory for the little man. The content in question is once again active and in good standing. So there you go. Obviously common sense bore fruit there, and obviously if Batman and Robin complained about the video, they'll be quite distraught to see that their faces are back up in the little thumbnail for the video. And I do actually, view them on, to try and compare noses to say, do you think this is the son of the other one? Again, I don't know Batman and Robin's first name, so I don't think I broke any privacy, to be honest with you. And they're in the public gaze, and so they should expect that sometimes people are going to take pictures of Batman and Robin not speaking to anyone. As for the fat governing body member, whatever his name was, I can't remember, he should expect, if it was him putting the complaints, that his fat little chubby hairy cheeks should be seen across the world by millions, because of course they do on a regular basis when they do the JW Borg podcasts or whatever they do on their silly channel. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to do this video today, and I've actually got another video I'm going to do tomorrow about a completely different subject. So there you go. I've already said many times before, I'll only do something, do videos when something interesting happens, and I just thought today a few interesting things happened all in the course of today. So I'll do the other video tomorrow, and probably for most of you, you'll probably watch this video tomorrow. So hopefully I'll be able to combine this bit with the video of chatting to witness through the Ring app, and hopefully it works. In the meantime, I'll see you all tomorrow. Well, what a strange all this is, because I'm off tomorrow. Bye bye.
I think Jeff's doing the special talk, isn't he? And I think, is Chris doing the memorial?
Hello.
Hello there. Hi there. Hi. I have an invitation for you in connection with Jesus' death. I wonder if I could push it through the door if you can't get down.
Is it for the memorial?
Yes, that's right. Yes.
Okay. Right.
It's on.
Yeah. Which Kingdom Hall?
It's in Dumfries, but I mean, obviously, you could go anywhere. So it's on the 24th of March.
Yeah.
And then there's a special talk the week before on the 17th of March. So have you been before then?
Well, I don't know. It's you're the first witness that's come to our door in 3.5 years. I'm utterly shocked that somebody's come to our door, to be honest with you. So yeah.
Really?
Oh,
I think we probably didn't know that you were here because obviously it's the flat at the back and you don't get that indication at the front, but
yeah.
It was your neighbour downstairs that just said it was two flats,
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So you've obviously met witnesses where you lived before then.
Yeah, well, they used to come when he lived in Cumbertrees. They were quite regularly, and then all of a sudden we never saw them again either. They've just disappeared off the face of the earth. Well, 24,000 of them obviously did during COVID, so I haven't seen witnesses for ages. I've seen you guys standing in the middle of the streets, not speaking to anybody. So actually, somebody come to people's doors. I am utterly shocked that you're here. Honestly, it's amazing. So yeah.
Yeah. So did you used to like study the Bible or something?
Yeah, well, I was a Jehovah's Witness for 28 years, so that's why I know a bit about Jehovah's Witnesses.
Oh, I see, I see. Have you ever thought of coming back?
Well, no, because the reasons that I've left, of the reasons why I did leave, have even got worse. Well, for instance, I'll tell you why I left. I left because the Jehovah's Witnesses, despite me buying into the belief that the generation that saw 1914 would by no means pass away until all these things occur, well, guess what? They did all pass away. And then as they started to pass away, the society changed the rule to the overlapping generations, which is going beyond the things that were written. And subsequently, now that I've just seen pictures of governing body members wearing beards, when I was not allowed to grow a beard, when I was a witness, you couldn't do the mics. You could definitely not get a part in the meeting. Just beards was a no-no. No scriptural reason for it at all, but we were told, no, you can't do beards. And now to see the governing body members who held brothers from who you should have grown beards, because it's a natural thing to do. Lots of them had bad skin, and tell them, no, you can't get a part in the meetings. All of a sudden, for them to change the rules when Jehovah God is consistent, he doesn't change, and to say they've changed the rules on beards based on the fact that CEO and companies it's acceptable to that. So it's, how can you be no part of the world when you're being influenced in the world of whether you should grow a beard or not? So to my mind, I'll never go back, because as far as I'm concerned, is that you're instead of going by what you're going beyond the things that are written, and the governing body members are just a bunch of guys who are making up as they go along, to be honest with you. So yeah, that's me, unfortunately. So
Yeah, I can tell you feel strongly about it. Well, I'll tell you what. Shall I just leave this invitation through the door,
yeah,
and it's got
yeah,
the QR code
yeah,
on the back?
yeah.
Because then you can, if you want to kind of get the reasoning on anything, any of the recent sort of updates or changes,
Yeah.
then obviously you can look in your own time. So
Yeah, you
that's
could.
me pushed it through the
Yeah,
door
well,
then.
you can certainly leave it, because I have had witnesses during COVID write. Well, they weren't writing to me personally, of course. They were just writing to everybody, because, of course, they couldn't go out and do the preaching work. So, like COVID managed to do what like Satan, the devil, have been trying to do for 100 years, stopping the witnessing work, and you get one thing that comes out, and the witness work is the witnesses are always afraid that all of a sudden Satan would have all the kingdom halls closed, and COVID did that. So why Jehovah never protected the witnesses, why Satan hadn't thought of this a lot earlier, I don't really know. Like I said, it just seems, to be honest with you, that there's nobody in control. It's all made up. And if there is a God, why would he let 24 of his witnesses, the most important people on the earth, die in COVID? I don't understand it. There's no protection. There's nothing. To me, it's just, I don't know. If you want to keep on believing it, that's you. But if I was you, I'd really consider why did Jehovah allow 24,000 brothers and sisters die? It doesn't make any sense. It really, really doesn't. It's not,
Okay.
that's
All
not
right. Well,
protecting, it's not protecting his people. As you know, we always believe that Jehovah would protect his people, and 24,000 of them died. There was a killing in the assembly. There was a killing in the Kingdom Hall. There is
well,
no.
it's protection as a group.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
protection as a group, though, not individuals. But
yeah, but 24,000.
I mean, the thing is,
24. Yeah, but 24,000 is a massive group. That's like, I don't know how many Kingdom Halls that is. It's so many people. You'll never get those numbers back. And and now you've even said to people to stop counting the time. So now you could go up for an hour or 24 hours. It doesn't really matter. And the governing body, you can't now check what the increase is in the organisation, because you've stopped reporting the time. It's because it's levelling out now. There's no growth. And to be honest with you, it proves to me that Jehovah is indeed not with you people. Anyway, sorry, I must go because someone's just come into my work. All right, but leave it through the door. All right.
all right.